Hello everybody and welcome back to Vegas Sports Talk. And tonight I am reviewing the Rebel game that took place tonight. The Rebels won this game 71-59 against the Air Force Falcons. Early in the game, it did not look like they were going to pull this one off. So there's a good start from Air Force. There's 11-2 run the first 3 minutes of 10 seconds. They were hitting 3 after 3. They were burying their layups and their threes. They were on fire. Then, Vachele Scheibel hits a 3 to make the streak 1,086 games. That kind of got the crowd into it a little bit. Got the Rebels into it. The teams traded baskets back and forth. The Air Force was up 17-7 with 14:51 remaining. It was 20-10. Air Force lead halfway through the first. The Falcons were shooting lights out. They were making everything they shot. But then, there was a turning point. In the next 5 minutes of game time, UNLV went on a 17-0 run. The crowd was loud and the Rebels were playing hard. They were diving for loose balls, getting steals, getting blocks. They are winning the possessions. They are making baskets down low. They are playing harder than the Falcons were. There was back and forth play in the final 5 minutes. Coleman, Jung, and Hardy were all playing well at that point. So at halftime, it's 34-27 UNLV lead. To open the second half, there's a 9-2 Rebel run. Hardy and Jung were making jumpers and layups. But then Air Force cuts leads to 9 after an A.J. Walker layup. And A.J. Walker played really good tonight. He's on the box score, only 12 points, but he made a big difference tonight. Then the Rebels on another 7-0 run to make the lead 51-35 with 12 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. And at that point, the game was never in doubt. The Rebels were going to win the game. Back and forth play. The Rebels keep their 15-point lead with the 8:21 left. And then UNLV opened a 20-point lead, 60-40 after a Bryce Hamilton 3 and a layup. Bryce Hamilton played really good in the second half today. I think he got all those points in the second half, which was 15. He came off the bench again, provides a spark for the Rebels. Air Force cut it to 12 with 3:45 left. The Rebels led 64-52. Baskets are traded back and forth. The Rebels won by 12. So the final score, 71-59 for the Rebels. The Rebels are 3-0 in the Mountain Conference. And people are not giving them the respect they deserve. 3-0 with 2 quality wins. And the media is just not talking about them. They're too busy talking about San Diego State, but they're not looking at Reno and UNLV for sneaky contenders in the Mountain West. I know it's still early, but if the Rebels can beat Boise on Wednesday and Wyoming, they'll start 5-0 for the first time in years. And then they play versus San Jose State and versus New Mexico. Those are all winnable games. If they start 7-0, they better get some recognition. So the box scores for both teams. Scotty scored 19 points, Ryan Swan 18, and A.J. Walker with 12. Hardy 21 points, very quiet 21. And I put Coleman on this board. Although he had 6 points, he had 6 assists and 10 rebounds. He is really finding his form. He was a walk-on, and he's showing the crowd and Coach TJ that he deserves to start. And Mbake John had 12 points and 8 rebounds. He's a firecracker. He provides the spark for the Rebels. He's the hardest working player on that team. And Bryce Hamilton had 15 points off the bench. So some key stats. Air Force actually out-rebounded UNLV in this game 37-35. But that is because there was a lot of long rebounds. The Rebels, they are fine on the rebounds. Field goal percentage, Air Force shot 34.6% compared to the Rebels 46.2%. And this 34.6% all occurred. This was all increased in the first 3 minutes of the game when they were making everything. From 3, Air Force was 10-27, UNLV was 6-27. UNLV needs to work on their 3-point game. Either they need to take less threes, or they need to start burying those threes that they take. Because if they do not start making these threes, Mountain West teams will pick up on it and they'll just let them shoot from out there. Free throws, 13-19 for Air Force, 17-27 for the Rebels. The Rebels need to make more free throws, and so do the Air Force Falcons. For as well as the shooting team Air Force is, you would think they'd be better at the free throw line. Turnovers, 17 for Air Force, only 10 for the Rebels. And I like this improvement from the Rebels. That was one of my keys to the game. They need to limit their turnovers. They checked that off. They need to limit Air Force down to 40%. That's a check. They needed to win the rebound battle. They did not win that, but it didn't really matter. And they had to shut down Scotty. These 3 players, that's 49 points. Yeah. 49 points. So the rest of the team had 10 points. So although they didn't shut down these 3 players, it didn't matter because the Rebels were more balanced than the Falcons were. So next up for the Rebels is at Boise and at Wyoming. If they go 1-1 on that road trip, 4-1, they come back to the MAC to play San Jose State. They win that 5-1. They have a big game with New Mexico 2 weeks from now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my Twitter and Instagram at Vegas Sports Talk, where I post quality content that you will not find here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to go Rebels. And this is what I like to see from the Rebels. A hard-working team that dives for loose balls and puts up points. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys again soon.